Good morning, children. Here we are going to have reflection on our second chapter, that is the ancient civilizations of the world. Here I have tabulated all the three civilizations, their features and specializations. Let us now recall it. Okay, so let's start. So what are the three civilizations which we studied in our chapter? They are Indus Valley Civilization, Mesopotamian Civilization and Egyptian Civilization. I'll spell it: Indus Valley, I-N-D-U-S, Indus Valley, V-A-L-L-E-Y, Valley, and Civilization, C-I-V-I-L-I-S-A-T-I-O-N, Civilization. Next, Mesopotamian, M-E-S-O-P-O-T-A-M-I-A-N, Mesopotamian Civilization. The third one is Egyptian Civilization, E-G-Y-P-T-I-A-N, Egyptian Civilization. So this is what we are going to study now, their features and specializations. So let's get into that. So first, about the Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization got flourished on the banks of Indus River. Do you remember this, children? Yes. So all the civilizations, they got flourished or they got developed on the banks of the river. This we learned in the features of first civilizations. Just try to recall it, or else take your content book and read the entire lesson once and then start seeing the video. Next, the Indus Valley Civilization is also called as Harappan Civilization. Why is it called so, children? Because Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are the two large cities or sites that belong to Indus Valley Civilization. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are the two large cities. Okay, they are the places that belong to Indus Valley Civilization. So that civilization is also called as Harappan Civilization. Next, this civilization got flourished in between 2000 to 1500 BCE. So we learnt in concept of timeline chapter, right? What do you mean by BCE? That is before Common Era. So this civilization got flourished 2000 years of Christ's birth. Before 2000 year of Christ's birth, Jesus Christ's birth, this civilization got flourished. That is the Indus Valley Civilization. Okay, what is so special about in Indus Valley Civilization? What are the people famous for? The Indus Valley Civilization is well known for town planning. They divided the town into two. It is the upper town and lower town. Upper town is also called as citadel. C-I-T-A-D-E-L. Upper town is also called as citadel. And civilization, they had very nice buildings and architectural structures. Can you remember this, children? I showed you in the slides, right, with nice pictures. So what are they? They are great bath, great granary and assembly hall. So what do you mean by great bath? Great bath is a rectangular structure. To what I compared it with? I compared it to a swimming pool. And great granary is a place where people store the surplus food. The food grains are stored in the great granary. And assembly hall is a place where the crowd or the people, they get gathered in a particular place for a common meeting or discussion. So they are the architectural structures and nice buildings in the Indus Valley Civilization. And so where does this civilization, in which place the civilization got flourished? So now according to the division of countries, so presently it got flourished in India and Pakistan. Okay. So next we'll move to Mesopotamian Civilization. The Mesopotamian Civilization got flourished in between two rivers. They are Tigris and Euphrates. The two rivers are Tigris and Euphrates. This civilization is also called as cradle of civilization. So what is the reason why Mesopotamian civilization is also called as cradle of civilization? So this civilization gave root or gave the start or the beginning to many other civilizations to come up. Okay, so this civilization was a root for many other civilizations to grow. So that is why Mesopotamian civilization is also called as cradle of civilization. So what are those civilizations, children, which grew up from Mesopotamian civilization? They are Babylonian civilization, Assyrian civilization and Sumerian civilization. So these are the few examples of civilizations that got flourished from Mesopotamian civilization. So what is the period in which Mesopotamian civilization got flourished? From 3500 BCE. Okay, so BCE is what? Before the Christ's birth. Mesopotamian civilization got flourished 3500 years of before Jesus Christ's birth. Okay, so what about the architectural structure? It is ziggurat. What do you mean by ziggurat? The temples in Mesopotamian civilization is called as ziggurat. Mesopotamian civilization, people divided the cities into 3 segments. Okay, so what are they? They are sacred area, walled city and outer town. So in Indus Valley civilization, the cities were divided into 2. That is, the town planning is of 2 divisions. They are the upper town and lower town. The upper town is also called as citadel. Here in Mesopotamian civilization, the town planning is of 3 segments. They are sacred area, walled city and outer town. This is ziggurat. The temples in Mesopotamian civilization is called as ziggurat. So where is this presented, children? They divided into 3 segments, right? In which town it is presented? It is presented in the sacred area. The religious buildings and the monuments is presented. The holy buildings are presented in the sacred area. So ziggurat means temple where the local deity is there. What do you mean by deity? Deity means the god. So it is presented in the sacred area. The people in Mesopotamian civilization, they know to learn and write, and the script which was used by the Mesopotamian civilization is called cuneiform script. I'll spell it now. C-U-N-E-I-F-O-R-M. Cuneiform script. The script used by the people in Mesopotamian civilization is called cuneiform script. Okay, so in which place Mesopotamian civilization got flourished? We know that it got flourished in between 2 rivers, that is Tigris and Euphrates. So where is it presented? It is presented in Iraq. Okay, children? So it is all about the Mesopotamian civilization. Let's now move to the Egyptian civilization. Egyptian civilization got flourished on the banks of river Nile. Okay? This Egyptian civilization is also called as gift of the Nile. Why is it called so, children? Because river Nile is said to be the longest river in the world, and this river gives rich soil to the farmers, making the soil fertile, which helps the farmers to grow crops and cultivate. So that is why Egyptian civilization is also called as gift of the Nile. Egyptian civilization got flourished between the years 3000 to 2000 BCE. That is 3000 years before the Christ's birth. Okay. And this got flourished in which place, children? In Egypt. Okay. So the script used by the people in Egyptian civilization is called Hieroglyphic Script. I'll spell it Hieroglyphic. Hieroglyphic Script. And the architectural structure in Egyptian civilization is the pyramid. What do you mean by pyramid? We learnt about the mummification process, right? Do you all remember the children? Yes. So here the Egyptian people, they believe that their kings as the God. They they worship their kings as the God. And they also believe there is life after death. Okay, children? So what they are doing is, after the king's death, the dead body is preserved by applying the herbs and oils, and they wrap it in a white linen cloth and they keep it in a beautifully decorated box called sarcophagus. So this is all there in the mummification process, and that is kept in a tomb or in a pyramid. Okay, children? So that is the use of the pyramid. So children, you can take your tutorial video and play it once and just have a look on the pictures where I showed you in the slides, right, to recall the mummification process. And you can also look into the content in the book. Kindly read both the lessons thoroughly before appearing for the exams. Okay, children? So it is all about the ancient civilizations of the world. Give a go through of tutorial videos and also the content in the book, and have a look on the worksheets which we gave. Okay, children? And don't forget to look the preparatory notes. So good luck for your exam. I want all the students to get maximum marks. Okay, children? And we also have the neighboring countries of India. So take your tutorial video and just go through the map, and you can practice the map where it is given in the atlas. Okay, children? Thank you.